Alright. I didn't check if there were Crusaders on this map. I was busy talking. Final game, Parrot and Rumble, Marlboro WCT versus the Global Submachine. The first ship is a galleon. The Gentleman Donkus, piloted by Sunstrom. Left side Caronate Havacha Gatling, right side Havacha Caronate, and an aft light flag. Their ally, the Joy, piloted by Ultimate, also Galleon with Gatling Havacha Caronate, right side Havacha Caronate, right side, left side. And also light flag on the back. These people are cooking something fierce. For the blue team, the Giant Shooter Corsair, piloted by Mighty Cap, triple Havacha. Light Caronate and Flame on the front, Harpoon on the back, and their ally, the Mandy Afghan's Judgment, powered by Waterhead's Gatling Mortar Havacha front. Aft Caronate, Light Caronate, anti-Havacha. Gentleman Dongus pushing through first, Joy coming in right after the Corsair, 3 Havachas, but only one of them is firing, and they're not on reload. Dongus is hitting terrain, all his engines are broken. Joy long range Havachi going out into the Manti Afghans, side Havachi going into the other side of Havachi, going into the Giant Shido, trying to stop it from ramming and getting free damage forever. Well, they got popped for all the trouble. No, they are not popped, the Joy's just dropping. Gentleman Tongo's got re-Havachat. It rebuilt its Havacha. Are they gonna be able to stop the Giant Shido before the ally gets got mortared by the Judgment? Able to put some damage on it. Are they trying to quad fight to the light flag? They could be. I don't think it's possible. There's too many Avengers. You're never gonna turn and build that in time. Enjoy finally the mortar coming out, the Galleon dropping that Giant Shido, dropping physically. Didn't need to, it has a balloon, but Donkus is rising up anyway to avoid some extra damage. It is broken. It is too high for the mortar. And Shido rising up, Harachi. This Dongus ain't getting any Gunnocks now. This is something. Oh, side Havachi coming out from the Giant Shido. Oh! So many Havachis. But Shido got popped. It can't dunk the side Havachi. Doesn't have the gun stamina there. The mortar going out a bit early. Now the mortar's coming back out. They are waiting for the armor break. Good thinking not to reload the mortar when you shoot one shot and you save the rest of the clip. You can shoot immediately instead of reloading it, and then you're screwed. Might be a tough game for those two little galleons. You know what would have been a good ship choice there? Spire! They probably would just change their ships as well. But you know, front-facing ships are very good. Those French at least. This time, blue team can spot out the red team. They can't sit around forever. Blue team could just sit in down the corner waiting for the gallons to come in again because they do have the first kill. And then they can't just get a watch it again if they do that. So they have to be crafty here with the engagement. There's at least no long range disable or anything coming out, no long range pressure. Little Giant Shido spamming long range watcher into the Joy. You're thinking like, now is the time, the Vulture is reloading, but by the time they get it, the Vulture has finished reloading. They're just repositioning. As long as the Vulture is reloading, they can position closer. Wait for another, for like the tiniest teensy tiny mistake. Ooh, Corsair avoiding the pop. Nice, nice. Mount at some point. Well, a second Karen that didn't land, but if it had landed, they might have been able to mount in time. Joy peeking around the corner again. This time the Donkers is coming from a different angle. Expected to Corsair the flanks to vent over there instead. But no, they just want to go between the buildings on the other side. Joy is getting disabled. Donkers might have an advantage here, no one is looking. Giant Shooter has seen it. Side Watcher going out, but almost no disabled. Light Cabinet going out into the Donkers, but it's not enough. Joy is still disabled. It's trying to get Arc on anything, but Donkers might just die to get Mortar before it's time. They're close enough to Watcher the Judgment, but they're losing some guns. They have a guns is still up. Giant Shooter trying to intercept the interception. Donkers is broken, but the Mortar is not landing through. Some damage in. Joy is double broken though. The Corsair is able to ramp kill it into this building. The Joy is losing half of its HP into the building. Oh no. Giant Shooter thinking like everything is perfectly under control. They can help watch everyone, and they do, and the Mortar kills the Donkers. And Joy is just watching helplessly as the ally dies. Oh boy. Really trying for the let's go bull rush in. They can only have watched one of us and then both get disabled. It's kinda almost worked. Like if the Joy here had been able to push up faster to pop the Judgment for its ally, it could have been really great. They just weren't able to get that. If the Judgment would have been popped on the bridge, it wouldn't have been able to get more to its ally, and then its ally would have been able to help it with the Corsair and so on and so on. At the end of the day, they still lack the kill pressure. If they screw up once, okay, they get infinitely how much shot, but Judgment can always just mortar them for a quick kill. So there's even less room for mistakes. You can't just camp your gun, because by the time you rebuild the gun during the Hibachi reload, your ship might just die. Whereas the blue team can just tank and leave if they want to do so. Giant Cheetah running in. It's taking the aggression now, poking at the Joy, knowing that the Donkers have pushed up. Believing like now is a safe time. They do get some engines on the Joy, so at least that ship is stuck there. Man, the Afghans is still expecting the Donkers on the northern side around the building. Long range mortar. Let's see where does it go. Oh my god, that thing has some range. Look at that. Beam out that bullet at the hole, maybe you get some damage. Long Watcher going wild. Eventually it was going up and Joy was going down at the same time. Flamer going out, that might actually break this galleon. Donkers again going backwards. It's just every time the Donkers wants to reposition, the ally is getting pushed with his front Watcher, and there's nothing the Joy can do. They can try to carronate the Corsair a little bit. I think that one actually went into the armor piece in front. But the Giant Cheeto can always mallet. Like the balloon's already fail-safed on it. They can always melt it on top to survive the second carbonate shot. So they will never be popped in approach unless they really, really mess up. Then it doesn't look like they're going to do that. Donkers is possibly out of position. Looked like Cheetah was trying to go for it, but then they decided, no, now man, let's go for the Joy after all. Because if the Joy had stayed up and Cheetah had flown away, they would just gotten all this engines so budget. Man, the Afghans losing a bunch of components and getting popped. This is more or less ideal. Donkers is trying to get a shot on something. The Judgment, yes, very good. But the Giant Cheetah is not bullying. The Joy into the bridge is terrible. The Donkers needs to help its ally or its ally is dead. This ally is gonna be dead. They don't need a mortar, they have a ship. And the ship kills blue team wins. It's gonna be another game. Another finals! That's a rough game. They finally had some engagement going at the end, but they couldn't pop the Corsair. They just watch its side, the side of the Galleon, and then super aggressive pushes in. And then the Galleon's double broken. Even if they get a pop on the Corsair, they're popped themselves, and the Corsair can just double, triple bullets if it needs to. It will never lose this engagement. It needs the other galleon to help. Good galleon mantra is shoot the ship that's not shooting you. Teams, ultimates, and water. It could be one of them is AFK. And they even lost a crew member there. That's welcome to Blackcliff Tears. Man, this lobby has had some games. 4 wins for blue team. Oh my god. It's terrible. I think the other lobby was more balanced because we were winning half of our games and then lost the other half. Oh, this. Alright. Let's go. Scrim. Fuck, it's SCS, not Scrim. Oh, I cry.
Garage.
Yes, how do you feel about this final game on Clash of Blackcliff at SCS 489?
Daniel, you're the third streamer in here.
I need to interview some people.
Daniel, you should get Helldivers so we can play together.
Does anyone else have Helldivers in the Goyo community?
No, that's the issue. Nobody has it. Only me. I'm here alone playing with like Chinese people.
What's the game about? What is it about?
Kill
Just shoot bugs.
Bugs.
You kill bugs, you kill robots. Are you streaming again your game?
But it's lagging pretty bad. There's too many bugs right now.
I tried to explain it as a more serious Earth Defense Force, but then that person didn't understand what Earth Defense Force was either. So I also said, like, just imagine you're shooting at like a bunch of demon bugs. Or...
It's literally just Starship Troopers, the video game.
Video game.
I also told them that if you're bad at the game, you get like 10 lives, you just spawn in and you just eat all 10 lives and then you will get kicked.
That's what Wehrmind did last time he was streaming. He was just feeding.
That's what he does.
Not very good at
doing random lobbies. Get yourself fucked over because of
he
some
joined mid game, died 3 times and left.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even get my weapon. It was literally bugged.
Oh, yeah, it does fair. He was bugged, so he just couldn't.
Doesn't mean you have to feed your life to him, you know.
Are y'all streaming? What?
Oh, I'm streaming Goyo.
Oh, I did not know Tears was streaming. What if I said something mean?
Well, I'm gonna clip it and send it to you, okay?
Alright.
Is Tears here still?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
You just didn't say anything. Co-cast a game with me.
He's just ignoring you.
What did you say? I can't understand what you're saying.
Co-cast a game with me.
I'm not casting, bro. I'm just staring at ships.
Just say random shit that's happening on the screen, and then tell me what the team did wrong.
I don't know, dude. I don't like saying things, you know.
But you're saying things right now.
He's camera shy.
Yeah, but can't
He's really
talk
shy.
to himself.
I didn't know Tears was camera shy. It's kind of cute.
No.
Yes,
Weird
that's thinking
statement.
himself.
What is he? Are you
He's
hitting
usually
on
so,
all this stuff?
so well composed, and I finally threw him off his game.
He broke.
Broke. Yeah.
No team can request overtime. Oh my god, they're really set.
I guess
Yeah.
I requested that feature, bro.
Request.
It was me. Because of people like you.
Made which feature?
The one that tells you which team can request overtime.
Because of me?
Yep.
Why do I get it wrong so often?
Yeah, you got it wrong every time.
It's unfortunate. Well, next time you can be the referee.
How much is Helldivers do?
$40, dude.
40 bucks.
20 bucks
no,
for the
no.
whatever super citizen thing.
Yeah, but you don't need that. What do you even get from that? You just get a title, I think.
I don't want to pay
Aesthetics.
$40
Need
to
it.
fight AI. I want to fight real players.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah, I don't
mean,
think
like,
you'll
I
like it.
I like
technical
It's
co-op
like if
Yeah,
you
shit,
like
but
Vermintide, it's fun.
But that's 40.
Technically, you
It's so
can
much.
find your teammates. Friendly fire is enabled. You can
I mean,
you
if it-
can have a duel,
Then I-
little duel.
I mean,
No.
we watched for my stream. I think we're well aware of that.
Little duel.
That was a bad joke.
And where I'm focusing on the game, I'm like thinking, should I start full started?
Franco, do it.
Coward to do it.
Always 4-start. You be like Senak, on the second 4-started.
Especially if your team is ready.
Yeah.
What's on the board?
Giving them ample
Bullshit.
opportunity to ready up. Final game!
Jesus.
Who do you think is gonna win? The Squid with the Lumberjack Judgment ally or the Galleon Jungle combo?
Neither.
Gatling Light Flake Carbonate. They took a punch against us. Classic Overwatch Optimus. Galleon with Mercury Heavy like Minotaur. That could be a danger to the Squid. And the Judgment. And the Jack of Double Banshee.
Alright, please. Who do you think is gonna win with these ships?
I believe.
What do we get?
Okay, actually,
We
I did think
got-
Red Team was gonna win, but looking at the ships, Blue Team has a fair shot.
You
No,
have
it's gonna be Red Team.
Junker and Minnow Galleon versus Gatflag Squid with Drift Sail and Lumber Judgment.
Hmm.
On Blackcliff.
I think Blue wins. Junker team wins.
They all win in my heart.
Statistically, I think they win.
No.
They do have the road.
Genesis 20 chickens on blue.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking that
Uh.
Cap is too good at avoiding the Junker. And if the Judgment just gets a pop on anything, I think that just steamrolls to a slow victory. It's gonna be a 25-minute game. It's gonna be 2 minutes of me figuring out how overtime works and then 3 minutes of overtime. So we get to 25.
I'm just parking the camera and playing more now.
Nice, nice.
Just
Is-
focus it
Wait, are you
on a
streaming on
ship.
Twitch or YouTube?
Yeah, Twitch.
Nice.
Focus on a ship.
Me.
Which ship? You want to
Yeah.
watch the squid
Just
drifting
park in a
away?
good spot.
No.
You want to watch the Artemis gun on the Junker, miss every shot because it's
Oh,
shooting at something
I'm
that's
going-
way too fucking fast. Wait, the squid's coming back in, the Judgment is
I'm
still
going to watch
sitting 4
Daniel.
kilometers away. Look at that, oh, the Artemis ain't past him. You do better than this stage.
Bonk.
And the squid has left the Junker.
Crunch.
Galen was pumped, it's still decent armor. Judgment is so scared to move. The Judgment could just be on the ground shooting up, avoiding the Mercury forever. It's like it's so safe that it doesn't even care. There's no cover near it. If it gets broken, it dies. This is almost broken. Oh, the flag missed. Oh, that flag could have broken the armor, but I get him out then. This junk is running into the judgment now. The flag? I'm still missing. Come on. Oh. Squid back in. Junker turning around. It's like, damn, this squid's fast. I need to help my ally. And the ally is like, let me turn my hammer to carronade. Slowly but surely, I will get Arc on the squid, and then the squid is actually still there.
Squid will die like this if he stays.
He's trying to figure out if he flies backwards or forwards. So the forwards is a better option. He's just drifting, oh my god. Alright, it's out, completely avoided. The judgment completely recovered. Almost. What's broken on it? Ah, the minimap, I cannot see which it's there for. Oh, it's the Afghan. Squid.
Made a whole bowl of popcorn for the movie, but
Yeah.
Watching movie
These guys
after
gotta
this?
finish before we start the movie.
terrible.
What's your
Just like the real movies, you know.
what's your popcorn recipe, by the way? How do you make it?
It's just
popcorn.
like standard, like the normal.
Have you ever made it with ghee?
Do you make it in the
Make my own
microwave or do you have the
It's
fancy
just
like
the
in the...
standard
No,
microwave.
I make it in a pot. You know.
Oh, okay, but you're too cool.
I attempted that once and like I don't know what caught fire, but it was like burning. I think I used the wrong type of oil and like the burning point was too low. What is it?
Ghee has no has no
Squid.
smoke point because you remove the milk solids, so it can go really hot and no problem.
Hmm.
What movie are
Yeah.
you watching?
Oh,
Kill Bill 2.
I don't watch Kill Bill.
I think I'm gonna
If
watch
it
Kill
ever
Bill
gets
1
to
with
that.
other friends soon. So I get
You've done watching Kill Bill 1 though?
Really did.
We watched it a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Because... Good movie.
Have you
My
seen
Kill
it?
Bill is popular these days.
But like it goes a
seen
bit
the second
backwards.
one?
I have seen both. Ah, okay. Okay.
What is what happened?
That's on stream! On every stream.
Got a runner. Got me,
Gotta
okay.
run.
It spooked me a little. I played on
What
E-
spooked
on
you? What
easy.
do you mean?
Horror game.
In a game.
The judgment is rising up to get shot, more shot by the galleon. Oh no.
I'm playing Warhammer
Oh,
for
no.
that. Yeah.
Playing on
Okay.
easy, and as it gets spooked.
It came out of nowhere. I didn't hear him or anything. It's just. Whoop. Yeah, Kill Bill. Like, Quentin Tarantino in general is good. Good shit. He's retiring, by the way.
Who's
He's going to
Tarantino?
make one more movie and then he's fucking done.
Yes. Tarantino.
Tarantino?
Tarantino, yeah.
Tina? No more feet movies?
No,
No, if you-
I knew there was
no,
something.
there's like he's directing one movie at the moment, or already done, and then he's saying goodbye.
What
I'll
will
retire.
I do from this point on?
Well, he has made a lot of movies. Maybe it makes sense.
Yeah.
This is Lomacek and the judgment, they are suffering. Because the Minotaur is messing them up. The greasy dream finally lost armor. This junk is doing work. Artemis perfectly aligned. The flag missing again.
Well, where am I? I just hear an opportunity, you know? Time to direct your own move. And aim it at the same audience.
Yeah, there's an open spot in the market.
The industry will be
movie, but just,
severely
like,
lacking.
Focus on feet, like, a lot of the times. But never mention it anywhere.
There's no reason. You know, don't even show any faces. Just always have the camera like on the lower half of the body.
No.
Maybe
Just
that's
There's a whole movie like
just
that.
do it normally, but then sometimes, if you know, just like a 10-second shot in there of just not sure why.
No context, just random feet.
Mid conversation, you know, just the camera pans towards, stays there for a bit, then shoots back up.
I mean, that's how Tarantino does it, basically.
Like how this chunk is constantly able to push up to the judgment and then return in time for the screen. Even though-
Strong.
Even though the
Junker
judgment is-
bacon.
Oh, the
Junker
light
flag.
Oh my god, the junker hide just in time to avoid the second half of the clip. Oh. Squid figured out his pointless focus on the Galleon, just kill the Junker. The Galleon finally popped again. Oh my god, 8 minutes and I think it got popped twice this entire game, just so far away. Do you think they score, like, how many kills do you think a team will get? No matter which team, before overtime.
I think it's 3 or 4.
4 kills, that's so optimistic. I'm also thinking like 3 or 2.
Somebody's gonna get desperate and then they're gonna go.
Yeah, when do you think the Judgment will realize you can just push on this Galleon really fast if we really wanted to? Still, they're winning right now, actually. Maybe they don't need to. Galleon in a terrible spot. If it reverses, maybe it finds some. Can it touch the ground? It's over. It's double broken. The Squid not
Galleon
able
needs
to
to
flank.
push. Galleon needs to push. Pop again. Yeah, it should be a kill. Should be a kill.
It is only Artemis in the Judgment. There's gonna be
Jesus,
a
10
slower
minutes
skill.
in, it's still 0-0. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but you can watch the Galleon die on the ground really slowly. But you're gonna see the Squids trying to lifelike the Galleon. Oh, they mistime it terribly. The Junk is
Lifelike?
finally rushing into the Judgment. It's like, my other's gonna die. I might
Yeah,
just gonna kill
no.
myself. 'Cause this is-
Careful now, that's not true.
Okay, I looked at the Squid when they killed the Galleon. I think that counts, right? Camera on time.
Finally, oh, you moved away when the galleon died. Bad caster. Bad
I
caster.
was looking at the Junk engaging the Judgment. And the Junk almost cuts the Judgment. The double Banshees putting into half HP. The Squid is there.
Ooh, look at that, Banshees.
Come on.
Look at
Oh,
all
but the Banshees is
those
gonna reload now for this armor
Banshees.
break. You're not in time at all. Come on.
Come on, Banshee, Banshee,
They're
Banshee.
tanking on the Judgment pretty.
Oh.
Oh, they do get the kill. Nice. Alright, it's
Nice.
even now. And it's gonna be overtime with red team winning on first kill advantage.
Oh, this is fun. This is SCS. This is fun.
This is.
Smile.
This is why we play the
Hey,
game.
remember when people said, I don't want it to be slower anymore, I want it to be faster, we don't get 1 hour sniping games, and you're looking at the 1 hour sniping game.
I mean, I agree.
I can never be happy.
It's like it doesn't matter.
I think it's too slow.
You want it to be even faster? Holy shit.
Buff Crusader.
Yeah. But I'm kind of sad that we never have Stormbreakers anymore, then, for example.
I've played Stormbreaker before and we lost horrible.
Yeah, but it's terrible. If someone picks Stormbreaker, you lose.
There will be a loser when
Yes,
someone
true.
picks a Stormbreaker, that is true. Factually correct. Oh, this
I don't know.
just-
What is Muse working on, Daniel, these days? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Shitty
Wildmender,
space game.
right?
Worldmender's
Yeah,
done.
wild. Oh, but
Aren't they not like patching and adding stuff and I don't know,
Not working.
or they just implode?
I know some of y'all signed an NDA, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a shit game.
Wildmender?
I think I can say they're working on something with an NDA, but I have no idea if they're sticking to it or not.
Yeah,
I'm allowed
but
to say
what-
that I have no idea. Like, I
You're allowed to
actually
say. You're not-
Don't say it on stream, you know?
don't
Don't
leak.
leak.
If you're gonna break the NDA, don't break it on stream.
Who's signing the?
I mean,
I did
I don't
like
know.
everyone did. Half the Gaia community.
Are we?
I didn't sign shit.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
guess.
Like I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. So at least one person did
Why
it.
you didn't
Yeah,
sign
then
it?
you're in the other half, you know?
Yeah.
hey, wait, where am I? You signed an NDA?
Yeah, I did it.
Why didn't they come to me with it?
They don't trust you, I don't know. They
They
like
don't.
me more.
I have like
You know,
the most games in this fucking community. Jeez.
I mean,
We don't trust Americans.
we can tell Muse to send you an NDA if you want.
Yeah, it's super
Like, if
easy
you
to get
want,
in.
yeah,
Just
you just say, hey, this
whatever.
person. I think they need like your full name, your Steam, your Discord name, something else.
Your social security number and your credit
No,
card.
they didn't need much. Oh,
Do you
yeah,
have
an email
social
address.
security numbers in
It
the
was email
Netherlands?
address,
No.
real name, and Discord name, so they can add you on Discord.
I mean,
I mean,
we have
listen,
enough
listen.
I'll give you the.
If
Yeah,
you can get
but
me
it's
in,
not like you can do anything with this number here at least.
not really.
if you can get me in, get me in, Daniel. I want to be in.
Alright.
What?
Because I think they're lacking testers because nobody wants to do it twice.
crazy.
Do they want testers at all? 30.
Yeah, I mean,
Parking my cameras, the junk is gonna help the LA fighters good again, while I look for what information they actually need.
I think they need your address, right? So they know who to sue or whatever.
I didn't give my address. I just
I don't
put,
think they do.
That's pretty stupid.
I think I just put a phone number in. That's the most identifying thing.
Okay.
Kind of fucked
Uh,
up as well because you sign like a contract and then you can't access the contract anymore after you've signed it.
You should be able to get a copy. Like, that's normal.
Yeah, but they don't send a copy to you because the copy they send you, that like they remove that document, so the link just
Right.
leads to.
I'm stopping
404.
stopping the stream now. So you guys can talk.
I think
Let me
Daniel
know.
is still streaming.
I'm still streaming.
Alright, Daniel, like mute Discord.
It's
or
6
whatever.
minutes. Alright, I can mute Discord. Yeah, I'll just.
Dead.
Oh my god.
Based.
A
It's
real
weird
kill.
to hear Tears saying that. Base.
He's a younger like us.
Yeah,
Like a cool kid.
Like us.
I don't think the kids say based anymore. They moved on.
Nobody in America did that much actually. I think it's I don't know. I've never heard
I
anyone
think
use it.
the thing is, people only
Just
use it on the
started.
inter. It's not the word you use in real life, you know. It's an internet
Yeah.
word.
I swear to God, I've been writing shrimple in my essays instead of simple.
I've been thinking about Shrimple a lot too.
The instant
Like
hire.
I've been using it in my notes, like actually, because it's I don't know.
Nice.
Shrimple as that.
This Discord brain.
But it's a good word.
It's not good, it's terrible. It sucks. You love I hate words that are just foods, so I think that's why I hate shrimp.
Shrimple.
It's a funny one.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
I don't know why it took like 1,000 years for society to come up with that.
1,000 years.
I think we needed these image macro memes, or we needed the GIF memes before it became funny, you know.
I bet
should have-
somebody has said it before, like hundreds of years ago.
I think anyone in history has said shrimple before
I think so.
2000,
Some
what is
fisher probably-
2021 or something.
I think so. I believe in it.
I don't think so.
so, just because English-speaking people didn't have shrimps until the past
They
couple
did.
centuries.
What do you mean they didn't have shrimps? Where do you think shrimps come from?
I don't know. I don't think they ate them like we do now.
What?
Hey, when was the first
Girl.
shrimp eaten?
The 14th
Do you know
century.
Fucking
they've
flamingos. That's
they've been doing fishing for, you know, since probably the dawn of humanity.
but they didn't invent shrimp. God, fuck.
Yeah, shrimp didn't evolve until the 1800s.
Shrimple. I need a pre-shrimp. Pre-SS shrimp.
Shrimple. Shrimple.
But one thing is, I think that these shell food, whatever, lobsters and stuff, it was considered shitty food until recently.
Mhm.
It was like the peasants' food was crayfish and lobster, at least here in Sweden. Well, you know, the king didn't eat it. Well, now it's super expensive.
And it's still shit.
Yeah, it's still shit, but you know, people think it's fancy.
Lobster's good. Is good. Lobster's good.
I've never eaten lobster, actually.
Oh,
Only
I hate
crayfish.
lobster. No.
I've never
Shellfish.
had lobster. I want to try it sometime.
No lobster. Nope. Gross.
Although I had some crustacean meat when we were in the Netherlands.
I just think they look this guy like. I don't want to eat insects.
Lobster?
Why not?
For
I don't know.
They're full. The insects are full of protein, so really they
Yeah,
don't
but I
taste
think
great,
they
but
look creepy, you know. I don't want to eat that.
No.
Just gobble it
It
down.
looks like if I
You'd
eat
a
this.
wooden desk because you know that's like safe for you. But-
Yeah, exactly. Sawdust,
A
no
hamburger?
problem.
Eating a face hugger.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like if I eat the lobster,
Sure.
that thing can eat me inside out, you know.
Yes, that's fine.
And I don't want that.
You mean you kill and cook it, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It
You're
might
eating a
spawn
raw
something.
fucking lobster whole.
I don't know. Their legs are
Crunch,
creepy.
crunch.
Man, it's like I'm about to eat the fucking like shell of it. You know?
Blech.
Give me the claws, the tastiest part. No. You want the inside of the claw? No. Just the entire claw.
Just the claw.
Terrible. shrimple.
They're scary.
Eat
And also, you know, they're the garbage of the ocean. They literally eat the trash on the bottom of the floor, and then you're gonna eat that thing?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
trash are you eating?
Why not?
Why not? The shrimps are good.
Yeah, but it's like eating something that lives in a dumpster, you know? I don't pull up the worms
Full
from a
of
dumpster and eat
microplastics.
those.
Did you even do you ever eat pork?
Yeah,
You know what they
the
eat?
pigs, they
Nothing.
eat vegetables.
They're
eat
so healthy,
halal
non-GMO.
only.
Oh my god, there's so much flack in the gallon.
Pigs eat anything. They
The
eat,
pigs eat the same things as humans do.
They can eat more.
yeah, but they
can't
eat more.
Very
No,
big
they don't-
diet, please.
Yeah, but they don't live in the trash on the bottom of the ocean.
Have you seen the pens?
Yeah, but that's nice. I'd live in a pig
They
pen.
live
They're
in
nice.
shit.
No, they don't. They are fairly hygienic
in-
animals.
So do cows. So
No, like pig. You know, okay, if you lock 1,000,000 pigs in a tiny space, maybe it's bad. But if it's a nice kept pig, you know, they keep it clean.
Mm. Just eat the shrimp. It's okay.
No,
It's okay. But it's okay.
I will never.
You
eat fish.
probably won't die.
When for the NDA thingy, wasn't there like a page that we are allowed to send to people?
I don't know, but whatever. How's the stream status right now?
It's Retim zoning. It's almost
Are you
dead.
streaming?
But yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, my chickens.
I put chickens on red.
I put them on blue. This might be your first chicken win.
You have chickens?
Red ones is for sure.
They're mental chickens, Lore.
Marco.
I think it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Oh yeah, I need to
Right.
actually pay attention in case overtime happens, even if it doesn't matter.
No, they're still
So rules.
fighting. There will be overtime, will there?
It'll be overtime if the spots are out. There's
It
also a
depends how
second
long-
rule. I saw something like if people are doing damage to each other, it's actually a rule in overtime. And doesn't. How do you even count for that? Red game. Custom timer, I don't know. Does it spawn automatically? No. That overtime. Okay, I had to wait for the time for the button to appear.
You can't win. Like no point.
Rules
Can't
are
win anymore.
rules, TS. The rules don't say if you can't win, there's no overtime. It says overtime happens.
I guess they could keep one ship alive forever.
Whatever, just suicide the Rob works.
Squid might die. And
Yeah,
then they keep
but-
Judgment alive. They should keep the Judgment alive in that case.
Yeah, but what are they gonna do then? Hunt the squid 5 times?
You can't even hunt this. With its drift cell, it's gonna
Yeah,
get away.
like it's
in the spot.
unwinnable.
Unlucky.
It's over. Anyway, Chunker dies.
Yeah, they went for a Hail Mary kill on the Judgment to try to get something going, but it's not worth it. If the Galleon right now turns for the squid, actually, and keep the Judgment alive, maybe. Although,
Yeah, but
then
like
you only have 2
even
minutes to...
there's no
yeah.
way they can game the kills to get them all in 2 minutes, even if they win.
And Red Team has also first kill advantage on top of that. Even
Yeah.
if they manage to somehow get 3 kills, it's gonna be tight at the end.
Oh, Judgment dies.
Nice.
That's nice.
Good kill.
Now
It's
you
good
lose.
for their honor, you know.
Yeah.
Win the
I
last
just think-
engagement.
I think the squid is trying to get its honor by killing the Rob works. It's not running, it's like...
Strategically, Squid should just, you know, implode himself here, and they win the game.
Yeah, there's the fun in that.
Are they
Because
running now? What?
looks like they're running.
Pussy.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Okay,
it
what-
looks
what do you
better on
want
the
them to do?
challenge if you get more better score. Are they able to lose the spot? The judge was spawned behind them. Nice bait.
Yes,
Now the
yeah.
judge was got to get a free kill on the junker. Brilliant maneuver.
Are they doing another engagement?
To the outside Artemis range. They might, yeah, the squid's looking to fight. At least it didn't run across the map, so I assume it is actually going for it.
Going back to this ally. Oh, I thought it was gonna suicide into the junker.
That would be funny. It can, like how a how a goldfish can velcro into a chunker, squid can too. Could go for an instant kill gamble. Now this pump to chunk running in. Judgment is finally below the Mercury arc, but it's immediately gonna rise up soon.
This is why we need second overtime.
Second of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
if the overtime is really funny, do an extra overtime. Put that in the rules.
personally, I think grand finals should never end on technical note.
Yeah. But that.
But then you get 1 hour games.
I mean, where am I? Think
Yeah.
about
It's never
like
good. Pause.
Yeah, exactly like how we lost a few weeks ago against you and Hellfire, right?
Pause, please.
Second overtime.
yeah, like think about any real competition like football championship. They never end on a tie. They'll do penalties until somebody wins.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They'd start doing penalties. You know, they don't keep the match going for 5 hours.
Yeah,
we
but
don't have any penalty system here. You know, it's just.
But like you just need to like just put it in the rules that teams that must engage each other, something like that.
Yeah,
Well,
but how
the
do you do
problem
that?
is
How do you
what's an
define
engagement?
teams have to engage each other?
If they don't, well, I mean,
Call
I
it
don't
a
know.
draw.
Shit,
What do you
just
do?
keeps falling apart.
Yeah, you just don't nobody
Yeah,
wins.
but you still have to end it. At some point, you have to end it. You know.
Daniel, end the match. It's over. You shouldn't let them do this.
Yeah, no, there will be drama for
Yeah,
you.
I mean now it's like
I mean,
that. They
I
got the
already voted in
junk-
chat that red team
yeah.
won. Like, it's already confirmed. I put it in the challenge. The tournament is over.
But they don't want to surrender. You know. And
Well, if they don't want to surrender, let them play that.
Daniel,
Tab,
I gotta
who's-
get
who's
off
blue team?
this. I want to get off the stream.
Okay.
Oh,
Top match that is. Red team won. I still see.
Bonnet dummy. And I forgot we had that. Was that ever in SCS where we spawned a target dummy?
I think
Oh, it was
sometime
Crucible.
someone did it for
I
fun.
like that. Put that back in SCS. You know, spawn a target dummy and kill that.
That's a tiebreaker. You spawn like a target
Yeah.
dummy in a random location, and the
Yeah.
first team that kills it.
Yeah.
We should just have a ring closing in or something like that.
It's 10.
Yeah,
like a battle royale.
that would be nice if we had battle royale mechanics.
But
Just
we
like
had
a-
that for the one tournament.
We had that
but it
once.
was so confusing
Yeah.
that people just left the circle.
no.
I mean, it's to be real.
Yeah,
Okay.
the thing is you can't just do it in your head. You gotta have a mechanic for it.
I mean, it can work if only like we had like circles, you know, closing into the
Just-
map.
Yeah,
Just
but how do
duplicate
you,
the
there are
middle.
no circles
Yo.
in the game.
Battle
Just
Royale.
duplicate tar and then have it like
Oh,
make its
Oh, wait.
damage.
The
like-
problem, the
Oh.
problem is that you can't have clowns moving in multiple directions. If you have one direction
Mm.
moving cloud, left or right, that's all you do.
Look. You
And
just
minimize.
create a circle, spawn like a bunch of enemy ships on it that are invisible, and have the ships put out tar. There you go. It's
Yeah,
simple as that.
just spawn clouds inwards in a circular.
Yeah.
A bit more tar then. But I think the problem with that is, you know, if there's more than 10 tar barrels out as the game starts lagging, imagine if you have the whole circle of tar, you're gonna get 0 FPS.
hmm.
Well, then you better end the
I mean,
game
you
fast.
just change the visuals of the. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying that in the current game, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna work. You need some.
It's just a
You
trick.
need to add something to the game. You can't just do it with our
Yeah,
current
exactly.
tools.
Yeah, that's true.
But of course, you know, making a circle or something, that's not hard. If you actually had access to the game, that is doable.
Richard
But with
was
like Richard
working-
level access, you can't do it.
He was working on something with clouds and circle move again. But I don't know if he actually figured it out or if he
I
was...
mean, he's not allowed to change code, right? So
Yeah, that's
There's that.
possible.
Yeah, that one is. But he has... I don't remember if he said he has a solution or if he was thinking of a solution and hasn't tried it.